session I will record. So why not Java? We are having C language, but why should we learn C language? Why should not we learn Java? Yes, the thing is very simple. Two types of softwares are there, you know, two types of softwares. Two types of softwares are available. What are they? What are they? One is system software is there, right? System software.
Yeah.
And the other one is application software is also there. Application software. One is system software and the other one is application software. What is the difference between system software and application software? System, in the name itself, it is telling. System means what? Operating system, OS.
Operating system.
Exactly, operating system, OS. If you want to design operating system, the best suited languages are C and C++. You can ask me why these two are only selected for operating system. Why? Why? Because, wait, just 1 second. My laptop is charged. Let me switch off that. Yeah. So here, system software in the sense operating system, C and C++ are best suited for that purpose. Why not other programming languages suited? For example, Java is there, or .NET is there, or Python is there. Why they are not suited? Because there is one important concept. Here itself you are understanding that topic. C, pointers. Pointers are there in C and C++. You can ask me, it is also one interview question. So in my classes, generally I discuss interview questions also. Okay, it is not intermediate. I mean 11th and 12th. Na? It is you are in engineering right now. You should discuss. You should talk about interview questions also from here onwards. These 4 successful years, if you carry on, once you get placed, if you want to get placed, you should know some interview questions also here and there. Yeah. See, pointers and data structures are there. So in Java or Python, pointers are not there. You can ask me. It is an interview question. Yeah, in Java also pointers are there, but you cannot touch them. You can only refer them. I will explain. Wait. So
we cannot use that in Java.
No. In Java also pointers are there, but the thing is that see, I'll tell you one small story. Like going on a two-wheeler on a highway, using helmet, with helmet and without helmet. What is the difference? Tell me. With the helmet, without helmet.
With helmet, it is safe.
Safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without helmet, it is.
Yeah. So in Java also pointers are there. See, for example, application software is nothing but business applications. I will tell you. Just wait for a while. Business applications. If you want to design business applications, the best software is Java. First top rated is Java. And then even I am teaching, majority cases I am teaching Java only. Majority students are coming for that. And then Python. And then .NET is there. .NET is there. Okay. And so many other things are also there, of course. So in these things also pointers are there. In these languages also, programming languages also, pointers are there. But you cannot touch them. That is the problem. Got that? What is pointer? Pointer means what? It is a special variable holding the address of another variable. Address means memory locations. Means pointers you can touch using C language or C++. Implicitly they are present. I mean explicitly you can declare, not implicitly, I mean to say explicitly they are present, and you can declare them, and you can use them effectively. You can use pointer symbol, is it not? In C language, for example, C++ you had in your 12th, that symbol you are using.
We use the pointer symbol.
But in Java, Python, .NET, we never use that symbol. We don't use, there is no pointer symbol. No pointer symbol is there. No pointer symbol means you cannot use that. They are present, but they are implicitly present because pointers are present. Pointers are present implicitly in Java. Especially in Java, they are present implicitly. Implicit means what? Pointers are present implicitly. Implicitly means internally. Internally they are present. Means what? For example, I told now one example. If you are going on a two-wheeler with helmet and without helmet, what is the difference? Without helmet means C language.
It's not safe.
Means not safe. memory, brain may get injured. If somebody is collapsing, brain will get injured. Means directly memory locations are touchable. Memory locations are touchable here. Got it? In C language,
Yeah.
yeah, that is the problem. Memory locations are touchable.
Can be accessed.
Directly you can deal with memory locations. For example, if it is a bank application, if you are dealing with 1 lakh amount, huh, somebody will come and add one more zero to that, or delete some zeros to that. It is dangerous or not?
Yes,
That is
it
that is
is.
the problem with the C language or C++.
It-
But in Java
Yeah.
but in other programming languages like Java, you cannot do that. Helmet is there na? Safe or not?
Yeah.
Even if you
Yeah.
fall,
Yeah.
nothing will happen. So here also pointers are there. When somebody is wearing helmet, then also pointers are there. I mean, then also brain is there, isn't it? But
Yeah. But it is
it cannot
safe.
touch it, but road cannot hit it, is it not? So
Yeah.
we cannot touch them. But in C language, we can touch them. That is why business applications, somebody should not touch memory locations. That's why for business applications, the best suitable languages are Java, Python,
Yeah.
.NET, etc.,
I think.
etc. Okay. And for
Yeah.
operating system, memory locations are to be touched. For that matter, the best suited language is C language. Understood? I think you
Yeah.
understood. Only two types of
Yes.
software: system software, application software. But application software is having wide range of applications because business is running around the world, no? Like departmental
Yeah.
stores like More, Reliance, Heritage, etc., etc., DMart, whatnot.
Yeah.
And even railway reservation counters everywhere now. If you go to a small cloth showroom also, nowadays computer is used effectively, is it not? Some interface
Yes.
will be there. All billing is done on computer only. So they are typing
Yeah.
something here and there. They are typing users' names, and then they are going to take mobile number. They are going to select country, whatnot. So many things they are doing on system. So those interfaces are designed using Java or Python or .NET. Okay.
.NET.
Yes. Majority cases Java. Any complex applications, if you want to design, Java is the best solution. For small scale applications, .NET is okay. Python is also okay. Nowadays emerging, but Java is unbeatable even now. Once you learn Java, you can do miracles. That's it. But C and C++ is the other side of the coin, because if you want to design operating system, what are the operating systems? Operating systems, what are they?
Windows, Linux.
Linux, Unix. Unix is one flavor. I mean, Linux is one flavor of Unix. Unix is there.
Yeah.
Linux is also one flavor of
Windows.
operating system. Windows is there. Macintosh is also an operating system. Have you heard about that? Mac.
Apple
Mac.
uses it.
Yeah, exactly. Macintosh operating system is there. And then
Yeah.
Android is there. Android is an operating system. So many operating systems are there. Even Ubuntu is also one flavor of a Unix operating system only. Ubuntu is there, na?
Yeah.
That is also one operating system. It is a flavor of
And
Unix.
COBOL.
Yeah. So these are all operating systems designed using CR. Generally, compilers, interpreters, all these embedded software generally we design using C or C++, because in that pointers concept is there where you can touch the memory locations. So that is why we go with C language. If you want to design operating system, but less number of opportunities will be there, because operating system is a very difficult task. It is not just a business application now. Very less
Yeah.
opportunities will be there. But business means around the world, so many opportunities will be there. Okay. So a first thing which you have to understand in C language is structure of C program. And of course, let us not ignore who invented C. That is, Dennis Ritchie, working in AT&T labs somewhere in 1971-73 period. He invented in between that areas. He invented C language. His main intention is to develop operating system actually. He wanted to develop operating system called as Unix. Okay.
Unix.
Some person by name Ken Thompson and this fellow Dennis Ritchie, they wanted to design an operating system by name Unix. But till then there are some languages, but he's not comfortable with those languages. He wanted some extra flavor. That's why he designed first C language. And using C language, he designed Unix operating system. And 95% of Unix operating system is designed using C language only. 95%.
C.
Yeah, Unix operating system is designed using
C only.
C language only. C language only. At the end of my class, every day I will send notes, because this is the late hours now. Tomorrow you can expect notes. Tomorrow morning somewhere you can expect my notes in PDF format, and somewhere
Yes, sir.
interview will be also there in that. Don't worry about that. And then structure of C program. That is the very important thing. Structure of C program, how it looks, how the C program structure looks. Let me write here. First comes documentation section. Many books even nowadays they are missing this structure of C program. Full-fledged structure is important, required. Everything is important in that. Documentation section is the first one. Documentation section. And then comes link section. I will explain each and everything, don't worry. Link section is the next important one. And then comes definition section. Definition section is also important. And then comes global declaration section. We will cover all these areas. Global declaration section, or part, we can say, no worry. And then comes main section, means main function. This is the main section. Main section you have to understand, followed with an opening brace, and a closing brace will be also there. In between, what is there? Variable section will be there as well. Variable section or variable part, we can call it as. Then comes what? Executable section. Executable or part or executable section. These are the sections which you should know. Okay, so these are all the sections. And last but not least, one more is there. I will write here. Where is the cursor? It is sub-program section. Last but not least, it is sub-program. During functions, I will explain this concept. Sub-program section is also there. So this is the structure of C program. So what is documentation section? Let me take the first one and explain that. Documentation section means what? Very simple. See. So documentation section is nothing but comments, full of comments. It is nothing but comments. What are comments? Comments give readability to a programmer. Comments give readability to a programmer. So, for example, if you are purchasing a mobile nowadays, mobile or any electronic device, any electronic gadget, you will get a small manual along with that, isn't it? Are you getting a small booklet or not? Huh?
Yes, we do get.
So, what is the purpose of that booklet? If you can study that booklet,
Give instructions.
you can operate your mobile by yourself. Is it not?
Yeah.
So that is what is called as documentation. So in that, because who has given that to you? Vendor, the manufacturer has given that. Is it not? So the manufacturer obviously knows everything, no? Everything correctly. He only can tell you. Just a manufacturer can only tell you everything correctly. Okay, so that is why you can totally trust that product. You can rely on that. Okay, so comments give readability to a programmer. So just like that, this is software product. In software product also, we have to talk about our application, how it is working. So what are the functions used in that? Okay, and what type of language is C, that also I will explain. Wait. So what are the functions used? What is the logic involved in the coding? What is the logic involved? And all these things are going to be covered. So that these areas are called as comments. So comments give readability to a programmer. And C comments are of two types. In C, there are two types of comments used. Two types of comments are there. Number one is simple C comments are there. C comments are there. Otherwise, we can call C comments as multi-line comments. That is also correct. Multi-line comments, or you can call them as block comments. That is also correct. Block comments. So how to design these C comments? Because from the old C compiler, in the old C compiler, they have designed this, which is acceptable by all latest compilers as well. So how to write these kind of comments? Forward slash followed with asterisk symbol. Then we can write author name, the fellow who has written this program, his name he can mention. Author name, you can write your name like Shreyas. Okay, fine. And then you can write mobile number. You can mention your mobile number, something like that. You can write. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't bother about number of digits. Don't worry. And then what else you can write? You can write address also. You can write address, and you can write the logic, of course. Address you can write. And then what this program is going to talk about? The program is to find simple interest. Like that you can build multiple lines. At the end, you don't forget closing the comments like this. Asterisk followed with slash. These are called.
Sir,
yeah. Yes.
In C++, they didn't have anything like this.
In
basically.
C++ also comments are there. Two types.
But not like this.
No. In C++ also you can use, because C++ is an enhanced version of C. Enhanced version. Okay. So means whatever is there, some little concepts they are present in C++ also, but dealt in a different way. But comments, as far as comments are concerned, same to same, no difference. Remaining things, differences are there, but comments are concerned, same comments you can use in C also. But printing and all these things, some differences are there. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
These can be called as C comments, because multiple lines you can write now. That's why they are called as multi-line comments, or block comments you can call them as. And where to write comments? Because in the structure of C program, I have mentioned at the top, but you can write anywhere. Anywhere in this program you can write. In the entire length of the program, anywhere you can write comments. Okay. And the comment,
anywhere we feel.
Yeah, you can write anywhere. You can write anywhere. Multiple times you can write. A good programmer generally write enough number of comments. Okay. And comments will not be considered by compiler. Comments will not be considered by the compiler. The compiler will not consider the comments. Compiler is not going to consider the comments, because comments are meant for machine or human beings.
Human beings.
Not for machine, because machine is intelligent, it can understand coding, but human beings won't understand coding that much easily. That's why comments are meant for human beings, not for system. So comments will not be considered by the compiler. Comments are ignored by the compiler. Comments are ignored by the compiler. That's it. Yes, that's it. Okay. And the second type of comments are there, called as C++ comments. Second type called as C++. The name itself is telling. So in old C compilers, they won't accept these type of comments. Old C compiler, if you take, I used some 18 years back, I used it. Even now it is available in the net, from the net you can download. But old C compilers, they won't accept C++ comments. These are C++ comments. Or you can call them as single line comments. You can also Call them as
Old.
single line comments. That is also correct. Single line. Only one line you can write. Single line comments. How to write? Only double slash, double forward slash, no closing, and you can write like this. Other, here, other student name here is Ravi. Ravi, Ravi, are you there? Ravi, I cannot hear your voice from the beginning. Ravi, I believe you are there, but you are not responding.
He's mute.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Ravi, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me, Ravi? Okay, you muted, I think. I don't know. Okay, fine. Ravi Teja is his name. Okay, fine. Today only I met you. Okay, Ravi Teja. And you can write your mobile number also. But every time you have to start with double slash like that. Every time you have to start double slash like that. Okay, and then like that. And next time address or anything else you can write address, and then followed with the logic. Any logic in the program you can mention here. Whatever logic is there, you can write here like this. Logic you can write.
Sir, so
Yes.
we can use any kind of comments.
Yeah, you can use either single, because if your compiler is going to allow, then no issue. It depends upon your compiler's ability to allow. So if it allows, because if you use old C compilers, the second type will not be accepted. You know, second type will not be accepted if you are using old C compiler. Got it?
Yes, sir.
If you are using old C compiler, then they won't allow you. Second type they won't allow. So that is all about comments. Okay. I will
Yeah.
send you notes of all these things. Don't worry. Already designed. So some 15, 20 years back, 20 days back, you called me. Na? At that time, I was running batch for some other students, couple of students. At
Yeah.
that time, they are in the middle of the course, and I sent notes also to them. Same notes is available with me. I designed for them, and I will give to you also. And a number of programs are there. Time to time, I will send you all of them. And the second one is nothing but link section. This is also very important section. Without this, you cannot make your programs. So what is a link section? We will discuss about link section now. So what is a link section? The best example is hash include. In your C++ also it is there, na? Hash include stdio.h, for example. Otherwise, so many are there. Hash include conio.h, includ. Hash include conio.h is there, for example. What is the meaning of that? I will explain. The list is very big. Hash include string.h is also there. String.h. Similarly, hash include math.h is also there. Have you heard about this?
Yes, sir.
Math.h. Yes. Math.h. So many header files are there. String.h is there. Math.h is there. Conio is there. IO manip is there. So many are there. So what is the purpose of this? Hash means preprocessor director. Hash stands for preprocessor. Preprocessor directive or director, you can call it as preprocessor directive. And what is the meaning of that? Pre means in advance. Pre means in advance. Processor means CPU. Means in advance it is directing your CPU. In advance your CPU is directed to include. Include is a command. Even in your engineering college, majority faculty don't know what is that include. Include, you can ask, what is include? Include is a command. It is a command. Include is a command. So with the help of include command, what you are going to do here? With the help of include command, you are directing your CPU in advance with the help of include command to include stdio header file. Stdio
header
means
file
uh, stdio means standard input
and
output header file.
input output
Standard
standard
input.
input output header files
Yeah, standard. S means standard. St means standard. Std means
input
standard. Input output header file.
output header
Header file.
files.
Yeah, exactly. Header file. So what is the purpose of this header file? So there are some functions. C is a procedure oriented programming language. Try to understand. C is a what type of language? C? POP. POP means what? Procedure oriented programming language. Procedure oriented programming language. What do you mean by procedure? Function, full of functions, functions, functions.
Function
Actually, there are three definitions. C is a procedure oriented programming language, or C is a structured programming language. That is also correct. Structured, structured, structured programming language. That is also correct. Otherwise, we can call
yes,
as one more definition is there. C is a sequential programming language. That is also correct. Sequential
sequential
programming
programming language.
language. C is a sequential programming language. All these definitions are valid and correct. C is a procedure oriented programming language, or structured programming language, or sequential programming language. Okay, got this? So what do you mean by procedure? Because structure is there now. Just now I explained, I am about to explain structure. Already we went inside that. So C is a structured programming language. Yes, correct. And what do you mean by sequence? One after other. Steps will be executed one after another. That is why C can be either called as structured or sequential or procedure. What do you mean by procedure? Nothing other than functions, 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 functions. C is full of functions, function oriented. Whereas C++ is an object oriented programming language. Java is a pure object oriented. That is difference between C++ Java. C++ is an object oriented programming language, but Java on the other hand is a pure object. What is it pure? You are going to learn during your Java and C++. You can understand. Then we will discuss about that. Now, procedure oriented programming language means function oriented. So there are some functions present in this header file like printf, scanf. These are the functions present. Predefined functions, built-in functions, otherwise we call them as scanf. These are the predefined functions present in stdio header file.
Header
So,
file.
uh, so if you don't write this header file stdio, and .h is the extension. .h is the extension. For every header
Extension.
file, some extension will be there. Na? .h is the extension. Is the extension. Okay. .h is the
Yes.
extension. Only for your class it is asking like this. For all other class it is working fine. 40 minutes it is saying. We'll see. Okay. I have to set, I think. Okay, fine. Okay, .h is the extension. And see, printf and scanf, if you are using these couple of functions, any one of these functions, if you are using at least, if you don't write stdio.h, this code will not be executed. Your processor, if you are not able to direct, preprocessor means what I told now, you are directing your CPU in advance to include what? stdio.h, because stdio consists of the code of this. All printf, scanf code is present in that. The ready-made functions will be also having some code now. So that
Yeah.
code will be present in that stdio header file. If you don't write stdio.h header file, printf and scanf cannot work. That is the problem. If you are using printf and scanf, before that at the top, for example, see, if you go to a library, all the books are categorically divided. Is it not? All the books are categorically divided into
Divided.
like mechanical engineering books at one place, computer science at another place, civil at some other place,
Yeah.
electronics at some other place, like that. Why they are
All are
categorically
divided
dividing?
at category.
And they are putting labels also: mechanical, civil, computer science, electronics, electrical, chemical, like that. Why they are putting labels at the top? So that you can easily recognize, na? All
Yeah.
computer books are present in computer shelf only, like that. So all standard input output functions are present in stdio header
STDIO.
file. All string handling functions like str, upr, some string handling functions are there: str, upr, str, len, str, lwr, str, cpy. All these functions are present in what? String.h file.
STDIO. No,
String.h.
string dot.
Yeah. And similarly, conio.h, clr, getch, console operations are all present in
Conio.
conio.h. And math.h, sqrt, square root, for finding square root of a number,
Square root.
function is used. And
Addition.
power,
Subtraction.
pow, power, for finding power. All these functions are present in math.h.
That
So
notation.
you have to include those corresponding header files. If you don't include that, those predefined functions code will not work in your program. That is the that is why link section is very, very important. Without writing link section, you cannot go with your program. Got it?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Fine. So that is about link section. Then comes about the next one, that is definition section. So constants are defined in definition section. Constants are defined in definition section. So definition section talking about. So what are defined in definition section? Constants. Constants are defined in definition section.
Definition section.
Constants are defined in definition section. So for example, see, if you want to go with a constant, constants, pi value is a constant, 3.1415, isn't it?
3.14. Yes.
3.1415, something like that you will get. And acceleration due to gravity, 9.8 meter per second square. So all these constants are designed in definition section. Because for example, see, if I want to design pi value, how to design pi value, see, like this: hash define pi space 3.1415. That's it. Don't put is equal to between pi and the value. Don't put is equal to, and data type is also not required. So hash means same meaning, preprocessor directive. It is
Preprocessor
directing,
direct.
yeah, it is addressing your CPU in advance to reserve some space for pi value as so and so. So that if you declare constants like this, if you define constants like this, the speed of the program will be more. The speed of execution of the program will be more, will be fast. The speed of the program will be more. Speed of execution will be more. Rate of execution will be fast enough. Because you are reserving some space. Hash means what? You are directing your CPU in advance. Advance means what? Advance booking is always better. If you want to book a flight or something like that, you can save your time. Is it not? On the day of your traveling, you need not be hurried. You can go in a normal pace. You need not hurry into things. That's why if you can reserve some space for pi value earlier, your program execution will be fast enough. Program execution will be fast enough. That is the advantage of using. It is a macro. This is a macro concept. Hash means macro, memory allocation technique. Memory will be allocated earlier so that the rate of execution of the program will be quick enough, fast enough. And then global declaration section. In programs, I will explain that global declaration section, like scope. When talking about scope and lifetime of variables, I will discuss. Means some variables can be present outside main function also in the basic program. So If outside program, if you write some variables, if you declare some variables, where they can go to anywhere. So if you give variables here, they can go anywhere. That is about at appropriate time. I will discuss about that. Don't worry about global declaration section. And what about this main section? Program execution always starts from the opening brace of main function. Program execution, C or C++ or Java, any program you consider, program execution always starts
From opening
also,
function.
even Python also, program execution always starts
From opening function.
from the opening brace
Yeah.
of the main function. Main is also a predefined function. One important interview question: every C program consists of at least one function. What is that function? Main function.
Main
Almost
function.
all every C program consists of at least one function. What is that? Main function.
Main function.
Yeah, exactly. So that is the gateway. Your compiler will start from there only. Okay. And then
Yeah.
variable section and executable section we have to look for. So what is variable section? What are variables? So in mathematics, generally we write variables like this, you know. See, in maths, how do you add two numbers? A is equal to 7, B is equal to 8, sum is equal to question mark, you write.
A plus B.
Yeah, sum is equal to A plus B. You write like this in maths, na? And finally,
Yes, sir.
sum you put in box. Sum you put in box.
7 plus 8 is equal to 15. That's what we write for
Write
maths
formula
in
like
math.
this. Sum is equal to A plus B. That is equal to 7 plus 8. You write, yeah,
7
is
plus
equal to
8,
7 plus 8. That is equal to 15.
15.
Hence, sum is equal to so and so. You write like that, na? Hence, you write like that. Generally in mathematics, we write outputs like
Yes, sir.
hence sum is equal to 15. You write like
15.
this. But in computer science, little bit different. Same thing, but see little adjustment. Int, because you are dealing with integers, na? A is equal to
Yeah.
7, comma,
B
B
is equal to 8.
8, comma, sum. At the end, just you separate them with comma. That is the only difference. And putting semicolon at the end. Now you write
And
formula. Sum is equal to A
sum equal
plus
to A plus B.
sum is equal to A plus B. And then if you want to print, you have to write print statement like this. Print is the function. So C is a
The
procedure oriented language. Now everything you can do with the help of functions only. So printf,
functions.
uh, printf sum is equal to, in double quotes, whatever you go, whatever you give, it will come. And format specifiers will be there. I will explain each and everything. Don't worry about these things. Format specifiers and all these things. Generally, you write here like this. This is the
Sir,
only